Hi, this is David Liao with Maintain No Gain, and I want to say hi to everyone for the weekly video and say how happy I am that we have a couple of extra groups from BCFS Head Start in Beeville and Otto Kaiser Memorial Hospital in Kennedy. So very happy that y'all are joining the Maintain No Gain program. Um, what I wanted to talk about was something that was initiated by a participant in the program. She said she's working 2 jobs and when she gets home is so tired. And what do we do for dinner? We're gonna pick up something or go out to eat. And there are healthier choices to be made at restaurants. It is possible, either by your choices or really watching the portion. And we can talk about that soon. Let's say next week. But regardless if it's fast food or fancy restaurant, you're giving control to someone else over what you're going to eat. And restaurants, they don't really, care that you're trying to watch your weight to try to improve your health. They want it to taste good so people come back. So things are going to be extra fat, extra salt, and bigger portions than we need. So I do want to remind everyone, I know I spoke to you about it, about the dinnertonight.org website. That's our website for the Dinner Tonight Healthy Cooking School, and there are a ton of recipes on there. I have it pulled up on my iPad right now, and there's a link on the Facebook page, one of the first links I set out. For someone that's struggling so much with going out to eat regularly, I really just want to recommend getting the ball rolling with cooking 1 or 2 dinners at home a week. I have to admit, it can be daunting to think about planning meals for 7 days out of the week. So we're just happy with progress. So I would really just 1 or 2 dinners a week cooked, prepared at home, so that you're not going out, so that we finally start having some control over our food. And I think you'll find the dinnertonight.org websites fast, healthy, balanced, and the ingredients really accessible. This month, they are featuring the Dinner Tonight favorite soups. So I've pulled up the Southwest chicken soup. I know it's reversed because I'm using the selfie mode, but I want to talk about, we can pull recipes and there's lots of recipes, but I wanted to talk quickly about making a shopping list. I think it's a little bit of old school home economics, but so valuable and time saving and stress relieving when you have a list. I want you to think about which side of the grocery store you enter, because there's generally 2 doors, and what department are you going to hit first. Typically, for me, it's produce, fruit and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables. And I'm going to look down my website, or down my recipe on the dinnertonight.org website, and look and see what vegetables I need that are fresh. So right now, the onion should go into the produce column. I need a 1/2 cup onion, and I would include the measurements that you need, just so that if you just write onion on your list and you go to the store, you may go, okay, well, do I need a big onion, or can I get by with a small onion? Or maybe you have some onion left in the refrigerator at home. That way you can see 1/2 cup diced. Okay, I have that, or no, I need to pick up a fresh onion. Minced garlic, I'm kind of a fan of fresh garlic. and that's in the fresh produce section also. And that is all the produce we need for this recipe. And if you wanted to plan another recipe for the week, go ahead and go through that list and see, okay, produce. Now I would probably go to cheeses, dairy, and meats. And I can see there's no cheese in this recipe, but there is 6 tablespoons of reduced fat sour cream. Okay, and you can probably look on the back of the sour cream and the nutrition facts label and see where how many servings are in that container, probably that little tub or that big tub if you'd like to use reduced fat sour cream more often. Meats, we have some chicken breasts cooked, and I'll include a really fast way to cook chicken breasts in the weekly email. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of like a pan stir fry. And then we really just have a bunch of canned goods, reduced sodium canned goods for the beans, diced tomatoes, kernel corn, and green chilies. Those are all canned items. So this recipe is just so fast. You're just opening up cans. And we're using low sodium or reduced sodium canned goods to help keep the amount of salt you're taking in low. But yeah, as the weather changed today, I was thinking we got to do a soup. And then a teaspoon of olive oil is required. That's probably in the baking goods section with like the flour and the spices. So you might have it. I know I have some olive oil. So you can say, check before you head out. Do I have enough olive oil? Do I have a teaspoon or however much I need? Well then, my list is done. I can scratch that off my list and I'm good to go. But I would include all the ingredients and then go to your pantry and see what you have and scratch them out so that you know at the store, I have that and I don't need to buy any more of it right now. Shopping really just helps you learn a little bit more about cooking. Following a recipe helps you learn about cooking, and then you begin to experiment a little bit. But what I love most about the Dinner Tonight recipes is that they are very tested. I haven't had one, and I cook them often, that doesn't come out well. If you follow the recipe, it's going to come out really well. The calories, salt, fat are all going to be very appropriate, and there's likely some for leftovers so you can take for lunch the next day, so we can avoid that next day eating out. Thank you all so much. I look forward to seeing you all this week, and please add to the comment section of this video. I'd love to get a little bit more discussion going, and I know some of you have some great shopping tips and recipe following. Let me know. We'll see you this week. Thank you. Bye-bye.